You hear me?
I can hear you. Can y'all hear us? Put an 8 in the chat if y'all could hear us. Y'all are so awesome.
What's wrong with my phone? Is it stuck?
Do a little something on the internet that's free. Okay, so we want you guys to come over to YouTube, okay? We want y'all to come over to YouTube.
Hmm?
All right? Come over to YouTube. I ain't gonna be able to drink this with this right here. Is that crutches in your background?
Nigga,
I'm
I'm
just
crippled.
I'm just curious.
I'm crippled. You forgot?
Hi everybody.
Yeah, it's delayed on here too. Everybody live doesn't look exactly the same. That's why sometimes I see the comments late over there on here.
Yes, you
It's
can
not
see
taken.
us. Hello, hello. Hey, hey, Miss Chris. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Stephanie. Hey. So this is what. Hey, let me tell y'all. Shout out to this brother right here. And I don't know how to say his name.
Ryder. That's right, Ryder.
So
He did us
Ryder,
good. Just like that
Ryder
background.
got us. He got us. What?
That
Put up
background.
some
That's all his.
hearts.
That's all his work right there. Put
I'm
some
gonna
heart.
leave him right there. I'm gonna leave him right there for a minute and I'm gonna read y'all comments, okay? So if you guys are looking for any type of work that you may need to be done, this is the gentleman that you go and you connect with and you tell him your sister sent you, okay? I'm going to show you guys some things as we move forward. Not in this one. This is our test run. We're going to do an open conversation, but just look forward. All right. Afukasi means half Samoan. Afukasi. Thank you.
Kasi.
I get it. I get it. So y'all show him some love. Go. Can you put in your app for Instagram?
Look, I'm gonna call you Ryder. Okay, that's what I'm gonna
Okay.
call you, Ryder.
Yeah, we gonna call you. That's what we gonna call you, bro. I'm
Yeah, we
just gonna
gonna
say,
call you
bro.
Ryder, bro. But this is all his doing. That background, he did all of this so we could come on here and look fancy for y'all.
Yeah, buddy. Afukasi. Okay. All right. Or
That's
AI.
right. You see that? Mary said, "Leave Snoopy alone." You say you coming on here bothering me
I
already.
ain't did nothing yet,
That's right,
sister.
Mary. Have my
I
back.
haven't did nothing. I have not done anything. So if you
Babe in the
guys
background talking about shout out to Babe and Sis and Babe.
if you need anything, though, seriously, this is the gentleman that you want to contact. He will put his at in for you all for Instagram. I don't know about his YouTube and respect the
Oh,
man
that's his
time.
YouTube, sis. That says
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
So I think
He's very efficient.
his Instagram, I think they all the same name.
Let me put it on the screen. Thank you, Capri. So this how you find him. Right here. Show out. All right. Show out then. Show out then. Now you can't wait till we get some music to go with it for the opening. Y'all ain't gonna be ready for
You
that.
know that's you. Oh yeah,
Yes.
we gotta get some music. We gotta get a theme song for the background. What we gonna be playing? We gonna play
Hello.
Love. So many things I got. But I'm
Wait.
afraid I don't know how.
Wait. Yes, pump the hearts. Y'all see the heart, and y'all gonna have to come over to the tube because we finna just be over here.
Mama Pamela,
Okay.
they still. I went to the doctor today, and they still got your
She's
Snoopy
still on
in
the
the
crib.
boot.
She's still doing the crib walk.
They still got me in the boot, man.
Still
It
doing the
makes
crib
no
walk.
sense. Y'all see this? I'm still in the boot. I'm still in the boot. This makes no sense.
Oh gosh. Okay, so what are we gonna do, Snoopy?
Um, where we gonna start at? Let's see. You want to give them a little bit more time? How much? How
Yep.
many people we got?
Because I'm about to leave y'all bookers. I'm sorry. Because we ain't finna get kicked off of Facebook forever for the stuff y'all put in the chat. We are not
For real,
about
cause
to
y'all
get
put some
banned from the app.
y'all
It's
put
not
some
finna
good stuff in there.
happen.
Y'all put some good stuff in there.
What's popping? What's popping? Hey, hey, hey. Mama Pamela, don't you
What's
can't be on her
going
side
on?
for everything. Kinezia, what's popping? Yes, we need music, bro. Absolutely. come through for us one time for the one time. He's
I'm
stuck with us
telling
now.
you, we're gonna be like love. So many
Hello,
things
hello.
I gotta tell you.
All right. Shut up. So what I'm finna do now is I'm gonna
I
leave
am
y'all.
following the doctor's instructions. Excuse me, sis.
She's
I
not.
am,
She's
Mama
not.
Pam. I'm following. I got my scooter. I'm not riding on my foot no more. I mean, walking on my foot. Yeah, all that.
Are you drinking water?
All
What
that.
water got to do with the foot?
All that.
Is the water going? Is the water going to heal the foot?
Are you drinking? Are you taking your woman's vitamins?
Excuse
We
me.
all need them.
Excuse
Excuse
me.
me. Excuse
No,
me.
sister. No,
She's
she's not.
not. OM. See,
What vitamin?
you should
I
be
got
taking.
my vitamin D.
No, that's
That's no beyond that. A regular everyday vitamin.
nope.
Okay.
I ain't
It
got that.
has everything in it. You're gonna, Mama Pamela, while you out here all up on her side, you need to tell her she needs to get some vitamins.
That part.
This
That
nigga in
part.
the back talking about that
Boom.
part. Don't be
Bloop.
mimicking her. Don't
Bloop.
be mimicking her. Shit.
Hey, everybody. So Facebook, we about to leave y'all because y'all ain't getting us in trouble. You gotta come over to the tube, okay? So see y'all later, and we're gonna wait for you. When you get over here, say I'm here, say hell yeah, and we're gonna get started. Okay?
Put it right there so everybody
All right.
Somebody name. That's their
Because
name.
what y'all, I mean, where we at? YouTube. What y'all drinking?
That's their name.
What y'all drinking?
All right.
Yes, a multivitamin. Absolutely, man. She not hard
Absolutely.
head, man.
She
But
not
look at
hot head,
girl.
man.
Shit.
She
She's
not hot head, man.
hard head she got. You're back on the tube. Come through with it. Come through. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Where
Let's
brother
get it. Let's
Shy
get
at?
it. Somebody got to tag Brother Shy. So listen, we were over here. First of all, Afukasi, I like that. He came through for us.
He definitely did. He hooked us
Like
up with this background.
efficiently.
How y'all like the
Okay.
background? Let's see in the chat. How y'all like the
Put
background?
the
Is
colors
it
in the
good?
chat if you like the background. Put the colors in the chat if you like the background. Put the colors in the chat if you like the background. Hey, Mama Annie. Hey, drinking on your Henny on a Friday. Hey, you better stay in the house, Mary. Don't you? Where you at, Mary? Hold on. Hold
Henny,
on.
that's fighting alcohol.
Mary,
Stay in the house. We don't need
don't
you
go
boxing
outside.
nobody.
We do not have any bail money.
Henny make
We
you
we
angry.
spent it all on this.
No, Henny make you angry, and Patron make you drop them draws.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, all right. Yes, we are very happy, bro. For real, for real. Okay, I see y'all.
Oh, y'all
Everybody's
like it?
here.
Y'all like it? Good.
There go
Y'all,
the
we did our big
hearts.
one. We did our big one.
Hey.
I
All
mean, we
right.
wanted to come with a little something different. We want to give y'all some
Told
flavor.
you.
So and bro hooked us up,
Yeah, buddy.
and he all the way
There's
in
nothing like
Australia.
it.
He's in Australia. It's actually Saturday over there right
Mm,
now.
mm,
And
mm.
he kept in contact with us. He did what he had to do. He made sure we were satisfied and everything. So he got good customer service. He replies back fast. So if y'all need anything, tap in on him. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
None of the
Ne-
crazy people go over there, but people that want to, support and do all of that. We don't need
Exactly.
all that extra stuff. Like,
Go and support. It would be awesome. All right, the colors is in the building. Okay, so y'all was kind of bad in the chat. Shout out to Capri for man downing the chats. Okay, shout out to Capri for doing that. And we're going to read some of the questions. So, what we're doing is just an open conversation. All right, you guys, this is the test run. But we will do the. Wait
there go
a
brother
minute.
Shy.
Brother
There go
Shaq
brother
came in
Shy
the building with
with
the
the super
ew.
sticker.
Ew.
Yo, $10 of that is mine, yo.
Come through. All right, we gonna split. We gonna split this
$10
here.
of that is mine.
We splitting it down the middle. 50-50. Hey. Yes, you made it to the tube. Thank you, Brother Shy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. You in the building. You're in the building. Okay, Henny, don't bother. Mary said don't play with it. Henny ain't even doing her like that. She control it. Ooh,
And you
wee.
don't buy it, don't make you want to fight.
Henny don't make mama want to fight. Henny's mama say that man better not be nowhere around. Better not
Yeah.
be. Thank you, Brother Shy. We appreciate you for real, for sure, for sure.
That's right, brother Shy. Cover you top to bottom.
360 them. You know what it
360
is.
of them.
I'm
You know
talking
what
about
it
all the way around. That's how we coming for the bros.
is.
That's how all of you women should be for your brothers, though, because the world be trying to do them in. And that's our job. Okay. I don't care what it is, what you like, what you don't like, what you had, what you didn't have, what you lack. That video you shared today had me crying.
Oh,
I
it
don't know
had
if
me in
y'all
tears
seen
last
it.
night. That's why I posted it. It had me in tears last night. The way he poured love into that kid, yo, it was just
Yeah.
like wow. And it just goes to show you that the I'm not trying to be rude, but the clear and the black people could get along. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because he was a young black man disrespecting his mom, and this older clear man, because I
Caucasian guy.
there you go, Caucasian guy
Yeah.
stood up and supported and protected that mom and poured love into that kid like as if he was his own. He even
Yeah.
shedded a tear talking to him. I'm
Hmm.
you know my page is private, so you should snatch it off my page so that you can
Hmm.
post it
I
on
will.
the one of the you know
One
what you
of
call them. Yeah, one of
one of
them.
I'm gonna do that so y'all can see it. So it was just touching. That
We
just
need
put
more men like that. See, we was just talking
yes,
about that the other day. We need more men like that because
yes.
that boy, young man, was going in the wrong direction. And look, he stepped up. A pure stranger stepped up on the train and poured love into him. That was
I'm gonna be your
amazing.
father from now on. You need
Yep.
some,
And then
you
he
call
said, "I'm
me.
gonna be your male figure in your life. If
Yes.
you need me, call me." That was amazing, yo.
I
Amazing.
was like, let me send this to my son. Oh, thank God nobody's watching. Oh God, I was over
Dead
here
ass. I
bawling
was
out
over
crying.
here tearing
I
too, yo.
promise you. I was like, go, brother.
Babe
He
over here
must.
sleeping.
I'm
I'm
like,
over here
he
tearing.
must have been a serviceman, cause only a serviceman to do something like that. He looked like he had on his boots and his
Yeah,
little
his
fatigue
fatigue.
pants.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey
So,
Tiffany. Hey Tiff.
hey, everybody. That was a moment. That was really,
It
really a
definitely
moment for me, and I
was.
cried. I really did. I'm not lying to any of you, and I don't care what you think about it. So, we're gonna go in the chat. Well, y'all were being very, very naughty. It's not even near Christmas time. Santa ain't bringing none of y'all shit. He
Not
is not. He
let
said
me
no. Mm-mm. He is going on strike for everybody that's in that chat. That's what's going to happen. So we're going to start to read some of the questions, and then what you're going to get from me, I am going to give you my point of view from a heterosexual view, and Snoop is going to give her view from a lesbian point of view. We're going to talk about some things over here sometimes, and what it all is supposed to circle the block, bend a block to is a love language. Sometimes we don't share the same, but I think if we respect it, we can learn to love one another, not what they represent, but actually just them as a person. And when you do that, then you can respect the individual as well. And then everybody's like Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. Okay. So I'm scared to look in there. That's why I'm still talking to y'all, because I'm scared. I haven't really looked at the question. Snoop is
So
reading
you
them
want to
to me.
start off from Capri's question? It says if you're in a same sex relationship, how do I guess you was trying to say you how do you decide who carries the baby?
How do you?
So don't fucking look at me. Um
Look at her cussing. See? We gonna have a cuss job for her over here. All
Is
right.
that right?
She gonna have to put $1 in, no, $5. Every time, every live, y'all better listen to me. If she say more than 5 cuss words, every time she say it, one of you all of you all, one band, one sound, be accountable. She's got to put $5 in there. We gonna get paid off of her. We gonna teach her. All right. When you love one another, you represent something that's better for her. We want to get a boot shoe off, don't we? Stress kind of like does that. Cussing is nothing but a level of stress reliever. We're going to find another way for her to relieve her stress. You
I'm
understand what I'm
sorry,
talking
I'm
about?
stressed that I'm lopsided, that one side is higher than the other. Like I'm tired of walking like this.
So,
Like
yeah, boom. That's your
okay.
question.
All right. So I would say from my standpoint, A lot of the times, because you have your stud in your relationship, and then you have your femme. So say I'm the stud, babe's the femme. Most of the time, depending on the ages, I would say, and depending on the relationship, y'all will have a conversation on who would like to carry the baby. A lot of times people will say, you're a stud, you want to be a man, which that's excuse me, which that's not the case. Oh, you're not supposed to carry the baby. That's bull. Because at the end of the day, we're still female. We're still a female. We still could produce, I mean, carry the baby. We can still do everything. So really what that question is, it's all about what you and your partner decides to do. Like with mine, she has a son already. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so far as carrying, like, I didn't carry. So at the end of the day, she's like, I feel like you should experience the movement, the emotional bond of carrying, you know, the baby or whatever. So that's, her standpoint. So again, it's all about the communication between you and your partner. Y'all
Mhm.
have to sit down and have a conversation, and sometimes both will do it so that both can experience if they don't have, or so that you can have one from one genetic on her side and one from her on her side.
Yours.
So it
Uh-huh.
all depends on the relationship. It depends on the relationship and how y'all come up with the agreement. It's not so much of, oh, you can't have a baby because you're a stud, and I'm gonna have the baby because you're a femme. Because again, at the end of the day, we're both females. So again, it's all about communication. It's all about talking.
So I'm gonna give my opinion, okay, because I have a very vivid mind. And I would like to think that myself, if I was with a woman, I want her to just go ahead and do it. One, because you have some, this is my thought process, right? On exactly what she just said. You have some lesbians that have never been intimate or had any form of penetration with a man at all, right? Then you have women that made you just decide, like, yo, this is where my love is. This is who I fell in love with. This is the person that knows me, has gotten to know me. I would like to think that women are more emotional creatures, so we know what another woman. I think a woman knows what another woman wants more than a man. Okay, so that's a one up already, and you just look at the situation. Okay, now me myself per se, I took one for the team already. You can have all them stretch marks and all that, but the more honest part of it, you do like she said, she's still a woman. It's just a woman that choose to be with another woman. We need to take off the cliches of tomboy. That's what we used to call it. I
Right,
was a
because when you
tomboy.
take off the clothes, y'all both got titties and y'all both got a
Exactly.
vajayjay. So at the end of the
Yes.
day, it is. And to piggyback off of what you said, that plays a big part in it too. Because if you never had uh intercourse before, then that can put your decision right there. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because
Mhm.
you've been there already.
Mhm.
So you especially if you want to have it the, I guess how you say it, the natural way. If you want to
Mhm.
have it that way, then yeah. So that would depend on that as well. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
that person might not be comfortable taking it that way. You know what I'm saying? So then that's when the femme will come into play, especially if she has experienced sex already.
Mhm.
So
And if
it's
she
so many
papered
different.
up, if you papered up too, because if you got the bread, you could pay for in vitro.
Right.
But
So
if you
that's
ain't
why
got the
that's
bread,
that's why it goes back to communication and having a conversation
mhm.
and figuring out how y'all want to go through this process together.
Mhm. Absolutely. So Caprice said right. Kelly wanted to know because she likes Brad and Judy, and she was curious.
And with that situation, the brat carried um
I think it was probably for
you
that reason too, for her to
yeah,
experience what it was like.
right. And
Uh
that
huh.
and there you go. And she took her egg because they still wanted the baby to both have some type of, she has her DNA,
Mhm.
and then she has the bond of carrying the baby and growing the baby inside of her. So
Mhm.
that was so much more for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Mm-hmm.
they both got a piece of that baby. So again, that's why I says it goes back to the communication and what you and your partner wants to do.
Justine said it's time for you to be the brat. It's on the way. Once you get that boot off, time for you to be the brat. Okay. Let me
Why y'all get her
let me
started?
just take a moment and envision you.
Amen, sis.
Okay, I can see it. I really can. Let me just close my eyes for
This nigga closing her
a
eyes.
minute.
Trying to imagine me.
Yeah.
I can see about 8 months when the belly button really poking out.
I'm
I
here
can see
for it.
that. I can see with
I love you
we
too.
still call them wife beaters, and it's fitted. You know what I'm saying? She got a wife beater on. She might have a rag in her pocket. You know, she's still gonna rep. That's just in her. Okay, she might even have a chain on. But yeah, that's how it's gonna go down. And all you're gonna see is the belly button poking out. That's how it'll be. These y'all stuff y'all was put in the chat now. I'm just saying. Gotta give you an answer.
That's not what the fuck they put in the chat though. It had absolutely nothing to do with Snoop. How the fuck you put me in the
Now, I
picture?
didn't put you in the chat, put you in it. I
They
mean, I'm
didn't
just
say
saying.
Snoop. They
Yes,
it
they
was a
did.
general it was a
No.
general question. They didn't say Snoop.
Don't make okay, let me go back to it. It says Snoop,
No, matter
it's
of fact,
time
she
for
did. My
you.
bad. Why you put me in that limelight? Who said that? Goddamn Justin mom.
It's time.
Really? You gonna
She
do me
put
like
you
that? You
in
gonna put me
it.
on Front Street?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
block you. I'm gonna block you.
Okay. So we got that one that
All right.
answered out for you.
So the next one we had was y'all didn't even tell me. Nikki,
Oh, sister.
sorry.
We ain't tell
We were
nobody. Oh,
so
come
busy trying to
on.
get the background together. We
Get
was
over here, girl.
That's why we late, because we was fucking with this background. Um, all right, what's the next one? Oh, this is Brother Shy.
Okay.
He said, in the relationship, how do you choose on who's the husband or the wife? That's Brother Shy. You asking that from my point, obviously my point of view, because damn it, a man is a man and a woman is a woman. So yeah, you asking that to me. Well, we don't really go by husband and wife. It's wife and wife. So it's really not. No, I'm just more aggressive and Babe's more feminine. That's all that it is. But if we was to get married, it's still gonna be wife and wife. It's not gonna say husband and wife. And I would not want her to call me husband because I'm not a man. So it will be wife to wife.
That makes sense to me
Yeah,
on
because
so many
there's no
levels.
man in here. Because even in my my ex wife, she had kids, and when I came into their life, the little girl was 2, and the boy was, I think, 8 or something like that, maybe 7 or 8. So they knew that we were in a relationship, and they also knew that we was married. But I'm not their daddy, so I'm not gonna have them call me daddy, and I'm not their mama. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like we had them kids together. Because normally, if you have them together, y'all have like little names, like that's ma and that's mommy, or
Mhm.
you have little pet names or whatever the case may be, so you can know apart. But in that situation, she had already had the kids, so they called me auntie. That's just the way that we understood it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't
Right.
want them calling me dad, because again, I'm not their dad and I'm not
Yeah.
their mom. So they either
Ain't
call me
nobody
by my
it's not
name.
about it's so confusing when people do that though. You know what
Right,
I'm
because
saying?
you're confusing that kid, and I don't like that. I don't
Mhm.
like that. That's why some kids have so many questions, because you're confusing them. Just be
Mhm.
honest with them. Like I said, Sky and Holla knew that we were together. They knew that we were married. We lived in the
Mhm.
same house. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't comfortable with them calling me neither one. So
Right.
we came up with the auntie thing, because that was our thing. You know what I'm saying? But still,
Mhm.
like I said, they knew that we was together. I don't like that dad and mom crap unless, like I said, y'all did it together. Then that's a
Mhm.
different story. Y'all come up with, the names of how you want to do it. Mommy, ma, mommy, mama, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when there's already kids there, if they're old enough, you can explain to them, and then
Yeah.
y'all can figure out a name that y'all want to, call
Uh-huh.
each other or whatever. But that man and wife,
It's
no,
no different.
that's for her. That's her neck of the woods, because she's a heterosexual woman and she's married to a man. That's her husband and that's her wife, because those are their genders. With us, we're
Right.
still two females. So it's any, you ever seen female marriages and all that stuff? It says wife and wife. It
Yes.
doesn't say wife and husband. So I don't know if Brother Shah, that was good enough for you, or you was trying to act in a different way. If it's not, hit me up in the chat and let me know.
At the same time, when you think about it, his godmother is an open, full-fledged lesbian. He calls her mom, and he calls me mom too. When I talk to her, I'll say, baby mama. This is the love and respect that I have for her. But that is something of a bond where she was just there at the time that he was finna be born, and she was his godmom. She was there from the beginning. This is something that they joined. Like, I didn't tell Jaden call her mom. That's what he did on his own. You know what I'm saying? So when you have kids in any space, even when you with a man and you may not, as a heterosexual, when you're with a man that may not be the father of your children, you let the children and that man that steps in formulate a bond to
Right.
decide, if I'm going to call him dad, am I going to call him father? In same sex relationships, it's just with two gay men. No, they're not going to call one of them mom. They're just going to
Right.
say, I got two dads. You know what I'm saying? Or I got two moms. That's how it goes. I think there's a level of ignorance that we don't know because we choose not to know. I
Yeah, because I
really,
see it on
truly
the
do.
internet. Like one video I saw, and the little
It is
girl.
wife and wife. That's what Afukasi said. It is wife and wife.
Yeah, I saw a video where there was a lesbian relationship, and the little girl was outside, and I would say the stud me was outside fixing her bike, and she said something. She missed her dad because he was locked up or something like that, and she was like, "I am your dad. I do everything for you, and this and this and
That's
this. And
crazy.
I am your dad." And I was
Was
just
that
so
on
annoyed.
Lifetime?
No, it was a reel on, I think, Facebook or something
Oh.
like that. And I was just like, that is so ignorant to me, because you're not her dad. Like, there you go, confusing the kids. You know what I'm saying? And she
Mm-hmm.
was about 5 or 6, and they can still get confused at that time. So
Mm-hmm.
why are you telling her that, no, I'm your dad? No, you're not her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
that is so annoying to me.
And so it happens. It happens. You do
That's
have
Jamie,
those
right?
women
Jamie,
that
we're
try
gonna get
so
to your
hard to be a
question.
man. You
We're
really
just
do have
jumping
that.
around in the questions. We're gonna get to it.
She got the list over there, Jay. So it's like there are some though. I could see where the question could come from because there are some women that try so hard to be men. And that is the part where I don't understand. Like I get the swag because in a minute I'm putting on my sneakers, my mics, and I put on some cargo pants and a t-shirt and I'm up out of here. I know I'm a baddie. And I could see, so it's not even about the stuff that they wear. It's just that, I am a person that I am attracted to the same sex. That's it. When people take out the stud, I don't, for lack of a better term, dyke, butch, all that. It's none of
Ooh,
that.
that's disrespectful.
It's like tomboy way of dressing. Because
Right. You see?
again, what else has been
Like
going
I
on?
am. You see, I got my hood on, my do rag
And
on,
I would sit here
and
with
all
the
of that.
same thing.
Mhm.
If I had my hair done, I got on my bonnet, I got on my hoodie, and I'm the same thing. It's just the sexuality is different. You could see both of us dressed in the same thing, and her be alongside a woman, and I be alongside of a man. What's the difference? The only difference is we're with the same. I'm with opposite sex. She's with the same sex. She
Right.
just so happened to love the same sex.
And it's all about how you carry yourself too, like you said, because and it's you loving that person for that person. Some people don't even see gender. They just
Mm-hmm.
see how you make them feel and how you treat them, and so forth and so on. Because there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, I would never date a female. I would never date a female. I would never put your hand down. I would never do this. I would never do that." and then you turn around and because now this person done sucked you right in, just
Mm-hmm.
from conversation, just from just from conversation. Don't laugh at her. Just from conversation, and your emotions come out and everything else. Like I know a lot of women get turned out.
No, that's
If
true.
y'all men do what the fuck y'all supposed to do, then they wouldn't come over here. God damn it! Stay in your
Well,
pond. We don't
now
want
she's
y'all over
getting a
here.
little bit too jazzy for us people that have no, you could see it from both sides of the fence. She's getting a little bit too jazzy, okay? So I will say some women are just curious. And when they go over to the curious side, they happen to feel something that they never felt and they choose to stay. Don't do my heterosexual sisters, baby girl, okay? And you're not going to do my brothers either. I'm just letting you know. Okay, we're not going to do that, ma'am. So, yes, take another one for me. And if she says a cuss word, we're starting with the $5 right here.
They better get the motion in the ocean, then they'll be all right.
What's the next question?
I should have stayed up longer than y'all, man. We could go for rounds, nigga, and rounds and
That
rounds.
is a one up that you all possess. It
We,
really truly is.
we
That
ain't
is
gotta
one
pluck it and get it. Look,
I
sis, we
don't
ain't
think
gotta pluck it and get it back up.
Nikki, do
I
not
don't think you
encourage her,
do.
Nikki.
I
Nikki,
don't. I'm just have to be honest. I mean, I have seen them before, and you just hey, they work pretty good. I must say.
Nikki, don't encourage her. Oh my God.
Did this nigga say they work pretty good? Oh
I
my
must say,
god.
they do.
Oh god.
They do. I
Oh
just
god.
happened to heard from a friend that told a friend that let a friend know. I'm just saying they work. All right. What's the next question?
Oh, look, okay, Capri said she had her little experience. She said it was okay, but that doesn't mean I won't try it again. So it probably was more than
See
okay.
what I'm saying? No, that's just what you call it. Just she just got a little freaky leak in her. That's all. I think that's what Papa Bear freaky leak. She got a little freaky leak in her, and I'm pretty sure you know, however you choose, whatever your desire, darling.
Oh
Okay,
god.
that's your business.
Oh god. Look, next
Right.
question.
What is it? What's the next
oh, oh my god. All right, let's
question?
go back up. I ain't expect that answer. I ain't expect Nikki to say that.
I'm
What
just
the
saying,
fuck?
I'm just telling you the truth now.
Nikki said,
That
"What the
was a
fuck?"
cuss. She just said the F word twice. That's $10. I hope somebody was paying attention.
God
That
damn it.
$10 she earned and that super
Just said
sticker,
enough.
it went back in the pot for Jesus. That's her tithing when we go back to prayer. She don't get that. She said the
Look,
F word twice.
sis,
I'm sorry.
take it out of my $10 that brother Sean said.
That's it. Yeah. It's
All
out of
right.
there.
Let's see. Where's Jamie's question? Where's she at? Where's she at? She right here. She said, "I'll pick one." All right. How many people believe that being gay slash lesbian is biological? I believe
Mm,
100%. I believe it 100% for most, and I'm interested in knowing others' opinion.
mm. That's a good question. Now, before you answer, can I ask a question to your question, Jay? Are you saying that people are born gay or lesbian? You're saying that's what it is?
Gay as fuck. Nah, let me stop.
That's another $5 that she owes us. She's in a negative. Her 10 is already gone. We
Oh,
said every live she get 5 cusses. That's it. She lost that privilege 15 minutes
Oh my
ago.
god. All
Okay.
right, all right, all right,
We
all
got
right,
to
all
get it
right,
together. She owe us $5, everybody.
all
Now
right, all
remember
right.
I said y'all was gonna be getting
thank
stuff
you.
over here. She gonna be paying for it, as you can see.
Thank you.
Okay. Uh
Charge it to my mouth, not my heart. Okay.
so is that what you're asking? So she can answer your question. I'm
Did
gonna let
she
her
answer?
go for it. I'm waiting to see. I was freaky when I was growing up. All right, Annette. It's still in
She
you,
gonna
huh?
be at $100 for real, yo. I curse so much, I'm gonna be at 1,000 by the time I get off this drink.
Mm-mm. She's not gonna want to just give up money so frivolously like that. I don't know nobody on the planet for that. She's gonna practice self control. All right, good
Yeah,
people.
I'm gonna try.
I have faith
Mika
in her.
said there are some beautiful femmes and studs. Okay. Okay, so she said most are. Some do it because they want to fit in.
Okay, so
I
she
had a
wants to know the
cousin,
question.
um,
Okay.
I had a cousin commit suicide because he was gay. Yes, a lot of people have because
Wow.
they are not accepted, and all
Wow,
they want
wow,
to do is
wow.
be accepted. And a lot of parents shut their kids out or even disown them, treat them bad, treat them like the black sheep or anything because of their sexual preference. So, and it can come very depressing if you can't get your family to support you, and it could become an emotional toll on you also because it's like, okay, I have to act like this when I'm in the house, but then I can be myself outside. Like, that's too much. It's like taking a mask on and off, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get annoyed after a while, and then the anger comes, and then the emotions come, and then all of that, because it's like, bro, I just want you to understand me, and if you don't understand me, try to understand me,
Yeah.
and just love me anyway. I'm still your child, just love me. That's all they want. But some parents just can't get past that speed bump. So
I
yeah,
think it's
that
so
can,
selfish.
it is. And I also feel like, some people are born gay. Shit, I was born gay. I ain't never had a boyfriend. I ain't never been penetrated. So at the end of the day, I never had eyes for men. They was always like, yo, you my bro, and that's it. I've been like this my whole damn life. I never played with Barbie dolls. I never did all of that. I started playing basketball at like the age of 5. I played basketball all the way up until high school until I got hit by a car riding a motorcycle, broke my femur bone in 2 places. I couldn't get the strength in my leg to get back up and everything else. So that's why I couldn't continue to play basketball. But I've always been like this. I've always dressed like this. I've never been attracted to men. Never wanted to be with a man. Never thought about being with a man. So to me, I feel like I was born that way. But then you also have people that some of them turn that way because they was molested when they was little. So they feel like, you know, that's the way to be. I don't know if people saw the Saucy Santana thing that's going around and how he was molested by a lot of his family members. And his mother feels like that's why he's the way that he is. His sexual preference is the way that he is because I think it was like he got molested by like his uncle, his cousin, like a couple of people. So I feel like, sometimes that can turn you that way as well. And then, like she said, some people curious. They just want to see how it is over there. So, some of them go over there, fucked around and found out, okay,
Mm,
I'm negative 10. Okay.
$10. All
And
right.
they found out, and now they didn't want to go back to the other side. Or now they got their curiosity out and it wasn't for them, and now they back over here, or now they dicking and dyking. So, like, I mean, yeah, that question could be answered in so many different levels.
It really can, because I'm sitting over here and I'm thinking about all of my friends, right? And I know the ones that is, again, it's their sexuality. That's all. I don't like the way it's the stigma of everything else behind it, right? So there's some that they just are more comfortable that way. Like she said, no desire at all. Then you got the ones that's just freaks. Now, come on now. And then you got the ones that just play with it because women, again, know what women want. So they'll pretend like they want to be with a woman, and really they jam down with a dude. Okay? Which most of you bisexual women out here would keep it a buck plus 50 because y'all is messing up these lesbians just like you mess up men playing these games. And I'm just saying what I know for sure. Don't no real lesbian woman want to find out that her woman is cheat. She'd rather cheat with a woman than cheat
Than
with
a
a dude
man.
any
Yep.
day.
Yep. That will fire me the fuck up. If I
That
find out,
see, she's learning. She spelled it.
there we go. Because if I find out you dicking and dyking, we gonna have a problem. Because
Whew.
I don't want none of that stuff.
$15 in a hole. Mm-mm-mm.
That's a curse.
Dick is a cuss.
No, that's it. Anyway, god
No, all right, I give you that one. I give you that one. That ain't a cuss.
damn. But yeah, because it's like, okay, you're screwing him, and then you're gonna come home to me. At the end of the day, sex for a lesbian is is oral sex. That's our thing. A strap is something that you add spontaneous and in the relationship if you want to spice it up a little bit. But at the end of the day, our sex is with our mouth. So at the end of the day, who wants to go behind a man after you just fuck this nigga? He just nutted inside of you, and now you gonna come home, and now I'm gonna lay down with you and do like, nah, come on, we not doing that. So like, unless it's something that we agreed on and I know you about, I know you by, that's a different story. But don't let me catch you doing some shit behind my back, because then I'm gonna have to. Because at the end of
No,
the day,
we're
we
not.
both
We're not.
bitches. We could fight.
We're not
Nah,
fighting.
I'm only playing.
We're not. We're not. And she said the B word. She's $20, and I'm over here counting. I don't know about you all, but I am. Um,
Y'all got me in the chat. Come on. Let me put
they
my
are.
cash. Let me put my
They
cash
are.
up so I
No,
could
they
just,
don't. They don't
so
got
I
you
could
like
just,
that, but they hear
so I
you.
could just take it back.
They hear you though, for real. There's a question in the chat by Jay. She says, "Do true lesbian couples wear strap-ons?"
What you mean? Like walk outside with it, or what you mean by where?
I know you ain't talking about like
Do
like she's
true
saying.
lesbians wear strap ons?
Let's see. What you say? Your wife will kill you, Krista? I'm pretty
Um,
sure. Give her a pass. I'll give her a pass on the D
some
word.
I can't use the word true lesbians,
Right.
because
What does that mean?
you have two lesbians that are virgins, but I'm so much in love with you, I want to give you myself to you, and she will do what she do, and never had it with a man, but it was another woman that took your virginity. So what do you mean by like true? Like they're not gay because they getting strapped, or like, can you specify that a little bit more for me so I can answer it?
Because I'm over here thinking, like, first of all, y'all need to take away the fact, like, open up your minds and just be one with your sexuality. Because again, whoever's wearing the thing is they're getting some satisfaction. They're not singing, I can't get no satisfaction. They're not singing that. If it's a pleasing thing, they're both are getting pleased just like a man would do with a woman.
Right, because when a woman wears a strap, she gets she gets pleased too, because as you're pumping this way, she's pumping that back way, pumping back this way.
That's
So
his fingers.
you're you're feeling all the suction coming back. So it's like y'all both like, oh, 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 bam, I hit that spot,
Touch
bam, I hit
me.
that spot. Like, yeah.
Oh,
So it all
oh,
depends on, it
oh.
all depends on how you move.
I'm about to throw some. Cupid's the one to blame.
Okay. So yeah, that
Y'all did this. I'm just
bruh,
saying.
for real, because y'all put these stuff in here. We only reading what was put in here. So don't
I'm just
blame
being
us.
honest.
Don't
That's
blame
all I
us.
can do. Praise God.
But yeah, so it's like, even though, that's why I can't use the word true, because, like I said, another woman could take another woman's virginity. She just throw on the strap, pop that cherry, keep it moving. Now y'all
She
good.
said
She ain't a
she did
virgin
it.
no more. And she never had sex with a man. But again, the strap is pleasing for both of y'all, because you have a suction that's back here, which is this the vajayjay. The suction is here. So every time we go, oop, boop, you feeling it. Oop, boop, she feeling it. Oop, boop, she feeling it. So, y'all, the way you move your hips and you do all
No,
that, you
we
get.
doing all that thrusting. Now, y'all get in there like Chris Brown, it's over. That woman is not gonna care who you are. Okay, at that moment, it's not. It doesn't matter. That's why y'all that be over there trying to test stuff out, and you wind up standing over there on that side of the
That's
fence.
right,
It's
because
because you doubted. You doubted the thrust.
you
It's
effed
not
around and
even.
found out. You effed around and found out. You wanted to find out, you find out, beloved. You found out. Now you're stuck. Now you're
I'm
stuck.
sure you found out,
Now you're
beloved.
stuck.
Oh Lord have mercy. All right, what's the next question?
I am not talking about you. You got stuck.
Look, I am not talking about you.
You gonna come in here talking about you talking about me?
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
must say,
fucked around and
sister,
found out.
are you back there feeling guilty like that might be you?
She
That
fucked around and
guilty?
found
Fuck,
out.
found out. Mm.
Nigga said,
Mm.
snatch the soul, snatch the soul,
Take it out on them.
take it out. Wow, you not getting it.
Yeah. Put it in your pocket. Yeah. And the little one on the side.
Nigga said, can I have my soul back? Can I have my soul back?
All right.
Still
Again.
trying to get my shit
You
back.
heard that? Still trying to get her shit back. She's still trying to get her
It's in that
shit
little
back.
pocket. That little pocket they put right there on the pants where you can't never find none. We used to put the dime bags in that little pocket. Don't play with me.
She's
And
still
12
trying to
never
find her
mess with
soul. She fucked around and found out.
Thank
you. Ooh, Krista said, if I'm going to take the D, give me the D. That rubber is cold and it don't throb.
Girl, you must have
Mm.
not been in the sex store lately. They got them straps that feel like straight dick, baby. It bend, it got veins. The fucking skin go back. You
She
got
said
all that
the
shit.
she said the F and the S. Oh my God. Yes. Thank you, Lavonda. You counting?
Oh my god.
She up to $25. We
But
are a
wait,
quarter
who
closer
said
to
that?
a hundo. Thank you,
Who said that?
Lavonda. Big up on your life, baby. And
Who
don't worry
said?
about it. Don't be
Irma
bullying
said,
people.
I'm in here learning a lot because I've been wondering why they use the strap. Well, you found out.
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Hey, it
feels
feels
good.
good. Oh.
No, it feel it. Sure
Oh.
feel good. If it
Hey,
really
get
feel
it.
good,
Get
see
it.
you, baby.
Get
Let me
it,
hear
get it.
you.
Hey,
Baby.
baby.
It,
Oh. Oh.
Mercedes the mellow had a nice fellow. Met two chicks, had a ramp acapella. Y'all don't even know what he's talking about. Tony has done it again. They did it
Ah.
again.
Push it.
all I heard was
Hey.
fucked around and found
Ah.
out.
Push it.
Ooh, ooh.
All right. Let's get back to being serious. Okay.
Yes, all right. Next question.
Next question. All right. Okay. Okay, we did Callie's question. We did Jamie's. We did Shy. Uh. Oh, we ain't got no more. Hey,
Hey,
y'all
Tiffany.
put if y'all got a question right now, put in the chat. We gonna answer
We
because we
did
ain't
them
got
all
no more.
that was in the chat.
Yeah, it wasn't that
Okay.
much.
So you guys, as you all put your questions in, we're at $25. Now you're gonna be the secretary, Lavonda. You got to keep tabs on the money she owe us. Okay. Today she had $25. Okay, while y'all think of whatever else we're
Oh,
gonna talk about as we go forward.
bring it back.
Okay.
Bring it back. We got more.
We're
Okay,
giving her a
Capri
pass
said,
tonight.
please, this is a test run. Can I get a pass?
Oh my Mary, only cause it's you.
I'm gonna be
We'll
broke
we'll
fucking
give her a
around with
pass
y'all.
today. Now, see if she keep going after we say pass. Okay, we gonna clear the slate to zero. Lavonda, untally all them $25. We starting at zero. From now on, it's $5. That's all she get because we just let her know. Okay, now you're not gonna abuse your privilege. You're just not gonna do it over here. It's structure over
All right, all
everything.
right, all right, all right.
All right.
I'm gonna
So go
try.
ahead.
I told you
Look,
to
I'm
Hmm.
a,
go light on you.
I'm gonna try. Okay. Now, Capri said, "What can I do to ease my child's fear of being able to talk to me about anything without them thinking I'm being judgmental?"
You can't. I'm gonna tell you why you can't. Because I've already reached that space with my kids. There's still allow your kid to come to you.
Auntie Pat, your question next.
And then what I mean by that is understand that just because we're parent, they're not going to want to talk to us about everything, and that's okay. But what you want to make sure is there is they do they do have a go-to for those things that they may not tell you. Now, I will say with my boys, with boys it's a little different. I felt a little more comfortable, maybe because they were boys and not girls. And I just basically, they didn't listen, first of all. They still did what they wanted to do. So my whole point is let her know the door is open, but don't force her to walk in. Because if you force her to walk in, or if she comes to you with a shock as a parent, be smooth, right? If
Yeah,
she come
listen.
to you, please be smooth because that initial reaction is the one that's going to let you know if they're going to come back with something that may be a little bit harder. Now, you might want to smoke 3 packs of
Right.
squares and chew some snuff and drink a fifth of Hennessy and smoke a little bit of cannabis, but don't let your kids see that. This
And
is why
get
you
a
have
vape.
to have a go-to as well, because sometimes kids will come to you and you really will be stuck. Just like there was a time you can remember when your mama was stuck and they just said, "Get the hell out of my face," or "Don't ask no grown up question." They gave you a little get back because they didn't know. You don't want to do that. You don't want to push them away. You just want to let them know that the door is open for you to come in. You can ask whatever it is you want to ask, and make sure that when it's your children, you really think before you respond. Really, because if I'm gonna be a little bit biblical, hello, the Bible says, "Train up a child in the way they should go, and they will never depart from it." So they gonna F up because everybody does. Don't think because now your kid here, your kid ain't gonna F up. You F'd up, your mama F'd up, your mama's mama F'd up. They was F'ing up in slavery days. So don't make it like some, "Oh my God, I can't believe it," because it happens. But let them know that whatever goes on in my life, I know I can go to my mama. I may not go to her for everything, but whatever happens, I know I could come to my mom's. And I'm like that with all of my boys. And I guarantee you, even being like that, they do not come to me for everything. But when they need me, I'm there. So that's what you want to have. I don't care how old they get. Don't ever, until you get a child that's 30, 40, don't say what you ain't going to do for your grown child, because that's your seed. You carry, you nurture, you take care of. And that's that part of being a woman that has carried a child that a woman has not, don't even understand. So, those of you that love women that have never carried a child, be mindful of your lady, straight up. Because you don't know what it is for a mother to have to let go of that child that she carried. We know we got to let go. It says it again in the word. But don't be that person that will really make them feel like it's harder than it already is. And I've seen it happen, which is why I could say that. So yeah, bow. And I ain't say not one cuss, and I gave you part of the word. Won't he do it? I ain't got no money to be paying y'all for cussing. I'm just saying.
Me neither. Shit.
See, $5. See.
Nah, I'm off the hook tonight.
You was off the hook to right there. Now, don't let me tell you again. I said that's it. Now, if you do it again, that don't mean just go free range and every other word be a cuss word. We removed your debt to society.
All right. So to answer that question, what she said. There we go. Now let's go back. I saw Jamie had a question. Where was it at?
Okay.
She
Where
put
in
it
the
in the
chat?
chat. Yeah, she put it in
Okay.
the chat. Snoopy, were your parents understanding?
Let
One,
me
I ain't,
find it.
I ain't got no parents. I got a mama. I don't know where the fuck my dad at. And she at first she wasn't, because I was about 16, I think, or something like that. I actually told my stepdad at that time, being comfortable talking to him, and he went and snitched on me. So when he snitched on me, my mom was like upset, you know, like you just said, the parents have a go-to at some point too. So she didn't really say nothing to me. Like, it was silent, it was mute. She had nothing to say to me. So she went and talked to her friend at that time, and she went
Mm-hmm.
and talked to her. And after they had a conversation, you know, she gradually, you know, moved in and moved on and realized that this is what my child is going to be and this is who she is and so forth and so on. So now it's like she don't care now. I mean, after a while, it took her time to grow. So I'm not one that's gonna throw shit in her face. Like, I wasn't coming to her with the things that I come to her now. I wasn't doing things in front of her that I would do now, like, you know, hold a hand or hug and or kiss or some shit. Like, I wasn't doing all of that. So I had to gradually, you know, wheel her in. And once she was in and she got to understand and know, at the end of the day, I'm still her child. So she still loved me the same unconditionally and everything else, and she got a better understanding of it as I got older and the more that we talked about it. So yeah, and when I did meet my dad, you know, he didn't care, he didn't say anything. So yeah, that's what that was. And this person said, I want to know if you get. Hell no, I don't. I ain't even read the rest of that question.
She said,
Absolutely
no,
not.
she don't. All right. Sister Mary, let me say this to you. Now, you say, my granddaughter is 22 years old. She tells me everything. You know, without a shadow of it. And I'm only I only got a smile on my face because I don't believe that's true. And not no shade to you. I'm just thinking about how I was and I had an open door with my mom and my grandma, but I ain't tell them everything. Do you really believe that your granddaughter tells you everything? That's my question to you. Because if you truly believe that, you might want to ask her one day to look you in your face and be honest, and you just want to know. And then let me know what she say to you. Cause I don't believe it. Not that you lying to me, but I believe she would tell you, well, I don't tell you everything, but I tell you everything. She tell you what you need to know. That's why I say have the open door and let them know they can, but they're not gonna come to you with everything. They just not. Mm-mm. Just because of the uh
I got you.
respect on a certain level. It's a certain type of respect that you have. It's some things that my kids wouldn't dare tell me, but they'll talk to maybe one of their brothers, but they wouldn't tell me. They may even tell Papa Bear, but they're not gonna tell me. So that's what I mean by that. All right. Was it any other questions in there? Let me
I'm about
see.
to look right now.
I had warned Snoopy earlier to be careful what she said. I'm trying to tell you. Mm-hmm. Jay says, Snoopy, I just love you. Thank you for knowing who I am and calling my name. Oh, JJ.
I
Hey,
got you, Jay. I got you. I got you.
hey, hey, hey.
Okay, this one says, "What's the meaning of bi?"
You a freak.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just go
That's
as
it.
I'm calling it. Bisexual is when you date men and women,
You's a
and
freak.
sometimes it might be at different times, or sometimes you might be a freak, like sis said, and you fuck them both
At
at the
the
same time.
same damn time, I got at
At
the
the same
damn.
time.
Hey.
Hey, hey,
Oh, yeah. Let me come back.
hey,
Okay. All
hey. Give
right.
it up. Give it up. Oh, oh. Okay. And a lesbian, lesbian
Ah.
is a woman that only deals with women, like me. I'm a lesbian. I don't deal with men. I don't think about them. They stink. They hairy. They rough. I don't need all that. So
and
yeah,
and you have a son. You don't think about him in that way. Is what she's
listen.
saying.
Exactly. So that and poly is when you're in a relationship with more than one person. So it could be anything over two is poly. So it could be two, three, four, five, six, seven. That's
That's
poly.
too many.
A
That's too many.
transgender, a transgender is someone who changes their identity from a man to a woman or a woman to a man. Most of the time, they will take hormones. The women will cut their top breast part off, and so they can have a chest. They'll take testosterone so that their voice can get deeper, and so that they can grow hair like here. Their frame will become a little bit more masculine and not so soft, and vice versa with the female.
Man,
A man
yeah.
turning into a woman.
You take
Some of them,
estrogen and all
some of
kinds
them,
of stuff.
yeah, some of them will get the chop if they got the money, but I rarely see that. But they just tuck up in there and just keep tucking and moving. Um, and they will take estrogen, and their face wouldn't look so manly and harsh. It will become more feminine. Their body will be more feminine. They will start to grow little nanas. They be like a little A cup or something like that, little nanas, because they
You know
start
what
to
don't
grow.
change? They big ass hands.
Yeah, they hands
They
and
never
they Adam
change.
apple. Unless they go get their Adam's apple shaved down. See, most of them that got money, they go do stuff like this. Get their Adam's
Mm-hmm.
apple shaved down, get more like Botox and surgeries and fix their nose and all that other stuff. So that's what transgender is. Gay is two men being together. That's what gay is. Lesbian is two women and gay is two men. And a queer is a queer. I don't know how to explain them. Sometimes they're
Where is
womanish,
gay
sometimes they're womanish,
to
sometimes
me?
they're mannish, sometimes they're in between. Just like they got a stud, they got a femme. Like Nikki said, they got some that will call you a dyke. They got some
Mm-hmm.
that'll call you a butch. Butch is normally somebody that looks really manly
Mm-hmm.
and have a
And
short
really overdoing it.
and have a short haircut. Like they're like really manly. Like you can look at them and won't know if they're a man or a woman. That's normally what butch.
Yeah.
Dyke can
Yeah.
kind of be in the same category as as stud. It all depends on how the person wants to, what they call you at that moment. And then you got a femme aggressive, which is they'll dress feminine like Nikki. Like if Nikki was in that life, I would call her a femme aggressive because she will come outside with the hoodie and the
Mhm.
sweatpants or the jeans and the hoodie and throw it on and throw the J's on, but you can
Mhm.
still tell that she's feminine. She wouldn't be standing there like me, like what up, nigga? What up, nigga?
Yeah,
Like
and even if I
she
was,
wouldn't be doing all that. She still got the switch. She still got the girliness. She probably
yeah,
still
I
got her
got some
nails
of that.
done,
Up
all
into
that
the
other
part
stuff.
when it's what up, nigga. Up into
Right,
that
we
part,
still have a
yeah, you know
weave in your
exactly who
hair
I
and all
am.
that other stuff. That's what a
Cause
femme
baby, I'm
aggressive
like, what's up? What?
is.
Okay, all right.
So
Bring it
I
back.
hope I broke everything down. Who asked that question? Let me see.
Um,
Oh, Auntie
I
Pat
think
asked that. Did I
yes.
answer everything for you?
Let me see. Hold on, I saw something else. Or they feet don't change. That's right. They feet be big as hell.
Auntie
Trying
Pat,
to
that
act
was
like they
that was good
basketball
enough.
players.
Where's she at? Oh yeah, she's still here. That was good enough, Aunt Pat.
So you say you're attracted to all different people. That's the type of love language most people have. And who you with is who you with. You got some people that in that moment they don't even like Snoop said, they don't even identify under any of that. What is it? Non-binary? It's just
Right. They
whoever
just
they
like who they
love.
like.
That's
Yeah,
just who
they
they
like
with.
or love who they
So you
love.
might see him with a guy for 3 years, see him with a girl for two, see him with a guy for two more. They just be it's whoever they fall in love
Yeah,
with.
they just
Whoever
yeah.
does that for them.
All right, Auntie, that's good. All right. So the next question is same sex, is it necessary or required to have a strap on? No. You could be in the same you it could be lesbians that have sex and they never use a strap. Like I said, it's all about your preference. If you want to get penetrated and that's what you do, you get penetrated. If not, then it's just straight oral sex, 69, all that good stuff. But
I'm gonna
if
share a
it,
fun
if you
fact with
want to
y'all.
if you want to throw a little a strap is more like spontaneous. Like we gonna add a little spice to there. You want me to dick you down for the night, then that's what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You want a little penetration, so that's what we gonna do. But it's not something that has to be in there, and it's not something that's always required. Like it's
hmm
all depends on how freaky y'all want to be tonight.
Men wear 'em, and I'm gonna tell you why they wear 'em. Because they have erectile dysfunction. So a man will tuck his penis and put on a strap and actually get the same sensation because it's the thrust from behind it that's pulling on the
Yep,
part he tuck. Because when he tuck, it ain't nothing but all that skin. I'm just telling y'all what somebody had told me one day.
it's true though.
But
It's
they
true
do.
though.
They do.
It's true though.
I'm not
Because
gonna sit here and say I seen it with my own eyes. I'm just simply saying that they do.
see, they might have a problem with the dick. That's why they come to the lesbians because our shit stay hard 24/7. We ain't got
Actually, it's not yours. You bought it. Okay.
nigga. It's mine. I
Let's
paid for it
behave.
just like
Let's
your weave
behave.
is yours. Your
Let's
weave
be.
is yours. Your
Act.
wig is
It's
yours
well.
because
You
you
right.
paid for it.
It's on my head. I paid
Right.
for it. It's
So it's
fine. You
and my
right.
strap is
Okay.
on me. So it's mine.
All right.
It's
Which one
mine.
are we speaking of? The one on the
Only
hip
thing
or
it
the
ain't
one in
doing is
between? The
I'm
one
just
on the
not
hip or the
nothing.
one on the lips? Which one?
Lot of mercy.
Melissa Ross Clyde.
Lord. So just like your wig and your shit is yours, that's mine. I got a motherfucking receipt for it. I got a receipt
My
for
ass.
it.
All right, all right. Let me come on back. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I could take it with me anywhere. We could go for hours and hours and
That's her being
hours.
bad. I can't just let her be bad by herself. We gotta
Real.
be some bad mama jammas.
Right. My sister got my back. With a camera.
Y'all are so awesome. We really had to come and do a test run for tonight.
My
Really.
church said, hey, what the hell I ran? What the hell I
I'm
walked into?
just saying, bro.
I
Bro.
don't know, bro. I don't know.
we didn't just started something over here. Capri have to fill you in. I done
Oh
brought my
shit.
plant in the
Mama
house,
Pam
y'all.
here. We talking like this, and I'm so sorry, Mama
Mm.
Pamela. Talk.
Mama,
It's not me. I'm
mama,
just answering the questions.
mama, you know I love
Love
you.
you. It's not me. I'm just answering the questions. That's all.
We gotta be honest. We gotta be honest, mama.
You
That will
gotta
make the
be
people come
honest.
back.
Okay, so right, because these conversations gonna get more intense. Okay, whatever you ask, I'ma answer it straight up. No cap, no sugarcoat. You might not want to hear what I have to say, but you ask the question, so I'm gonna answer it.
Now,
'Cause
grandma, I mean, let me say this before you read the answer. Mary, sister, I love you. Okay. I pray that I live to see the day when you say, Nikki, you know what? You got a point. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it like a bad thing. I'm just saying that what she gonna tell you, she tell you everything. And you all may have a very, very close relationship, but you don't know everything her best friend know. Whoever that may be. You don't know
hey,
everything her
Miss
best friend
Patricia
know.
says she's 70 years old, and this is very interesting. It can get way more
Hey,
interesting.
Patricia, you got to get in the chat and leave your
You
topics.
heard that,
This
babe?
ain't
She said
us.
I'm 70, and this is very
This is
interesting.
not us. This is
We, this
y'all.
is the chat. We are
We just was
answering what
talking
is
about
in
it.
this phone, okay? And that chat is not us. It's not us. All right. Look, we coming back to the PG. We coming back
Okay.
PG now.
All right.
It says, which love language applies to you, or can all of them? Acts of service, quality time, physical touch, affirmations, gifts, and gifts. Which one are most important to the least?
Let me go first on that before I forget. For me, read them again for me, sis.
That's that old age shit.
No, it's not.
Which
There go
love
another cuss.
which love language applies to you, or can all of them? Number one is act of service. Number two is quality time. Number three is physical touch. Number four is affirmation. Number five is gifts. Which ones are most important to least?
Number 5 is the least for me.
Yeah, number five is the least.
Number 4 is which one?
Affirmations.
I'm putting that up there with number 1 because
Number
what I'm
three.
learning,
Sorry.
I'm learning that pay more attention to. You got to make sure these two is in alignment because you could fall for somebody here, but don't be with them here. And if these two don't align, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all wasting each other time for real. So the affirmation got to go to the front for me, and then the act of service, and then after that is which one?
Um,
After active service,
Quality time.
that got to be there, and then the touchy stuff.
The
At
physical
this
touch.
at this point in my life, baby, it's not necessary for me. And I don't mean that I don't enjoy it. What I mean is that maybe I think I take advantage of the fact that we're together. You know what I mean? In the same house, always here. So whenever I feel that way, it might be different if we didn't live in the same house. Because I mean, every time I see you, you gotta dig me down. I'm sorry. Every time I see you, you just gotta you just gotta take charge, whatever. But I think once you become in the same under the same roof, then that one just kind of like falls back. It's not as much. You notice some people in relationships, period. I don't care what your sexual preference is in the beginning, y'all you're at it. As you grow together, things happen. You go lives together. You may have children together. Then your career may change. So all that time when you all were separate, getting together to do whatever, now you're together, but it's so many other whatevers to do. You know what I'm saying? So that one would be closer to the back end. But in the beginning, that's at the top. So in the growth of a relationship, I think that those numbers begin to shift. But for me, hands down, gift all the way at the back end because me and hubby, we do just because it's we don't even have a gift preference. Like let's just say his birthday roll around, I don't have to get him nothing because I got him something just because it was January 15th, just because it was February 22nd, just because I went out and I saw something he liked and I got it for him. So we don't really pay attention to traditional stuff. At the most, it's anniversary. We don't ball out for birthdays. It's whatever he wants to do, whatever I want to do. I'm not looking for nothing extravagant because to me, what's extravagant lays in the bed with me every night. It's nothing that he could buy me or gift me that I would replace for the space of him. So yeah, boom. I had to get that
Booyah!
out.
Booyah! Yeah, my gifts will be at the back too, because like she said, it's the same thing with me and Babe. Like we listen to each other. So if I'm listening to what she's saying and she's listening to what I'm saying, we do a lot of just because gifts too. You
Mhm.
know, so I will put that at the back too. My physical touch is probably gonna be at least uh um two, because we have a long distance relationship. So it's like
That's
every
what I
time
mean, right?
like we
Because
come
it's not in
together,
the same place. Right.
yeah, we
Okay.
come together, you know, if I ain't sick or broke up or some shit like that, you know, we we going
That boot ain't on
go
that
at it.
foot, baby. Get
But you
on a
know,
wait a minute. Get on a good foot. Hey, do it on a good foot. I mean, it's one left. I'm just saying. That
I
ain't gotta
mean
be
the
no
the
walking.
boot ain't gonna stop me. I mean, I can still, you know, that go with the hip, not the leg. It go
It's the
with the
thrust.
it's the motion and the hip ocean. You know, I ain't got to worry about this boot, or I'll fuck around and take this boot off and think about the pain later. Fuck of that. In Babe's words, fuck of that. We gonna get this
Don't
shit
blame me.
done.
That's another cuss word for us. We back at $20. Look at God.
We we going ooh yeah, baby, yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Why are you like this?
now y'all see what she got to deal with. And
Hey,
my quality
I didn't do
time.
it. I didn't do it, sister. I didn't do it. Blame everybody in the chat. These are
y'all,
them.
y'all,
Right, it's everybody in the chat, yo. You know, and my quality time is up there too, because again, we have a long distance relationship. So
Mhm.
you know, when we get together, it's us. Like we
Mhm.
and we're both people that like to stay in the house. So we will lay up in the bed all day and watch videos, play games, or just have conversations. And that's how we got to know each other so deep in, because we would have long conversations. Like we would be on the phone for hours. Like, and again, we have a long distance relationship. So we literally like we're on FaceTime all the time, as you see. We go to sleep on FaceTime. We wake up on FaceTime. Like, cause that's our way of sleeping together, because she's in Atlanta and I'm in New York. Like she's in New
Mhm.
York right now, and then I will go to Atlanta. We go back and forth. But
Mhm.
that's why the quality time and everything and the physical touch and all of that, you know, acts of service, all
It's
of that
necessary.
is necessary for us, because we only get that time together when we are together. You know, it could be
Mhm.
times that I'm off for a while, so I'll go down there for a week or two. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I could do my work anyway. It all depends. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
said, jobs, this and that. You got to figure out
Everything changes it.
where you can fit everything in. You know, she's
Mhm.
about to be a nurse practitioner, so everything with her is school. She's a DON. You know what I'm saying? So she has a
Mhm.
lot of what she's doing. She has a lot on her plate. She runs a whole
Mhm.
building. Then she's going to school for her master's in nurse practitioner. She has less than 2 months to go. Yay, baby. Ow.
Hey,
She got less
hey,
than 2 months to go.
hey,
She's about to
hey,
graduate with her
hey, go
master's. She's
sister.
about to be
Hey,
an
hey,
MP.
I feel like
hey,
MP. Hey.
hey,
She about to be
hey,
an MP.
hey.
So you know
It's official.
we about to get it over here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very proud of her. So a lot of times when she's doing what she's doing, or she might be busy, or she's constantly doing work, to me that doesn't bother me, because I know that whatever she accomplished and whatever I accomplished is gonna be good for the both of us. And I know
Mhm.
how important it is for her to finish school, and I also know the importance of her job and vice versa. So
Mhm.
sometimes we're away and we're in different places, and our work schedule is very busy. So when we come home, that's our time together. And then we'll be on the iPad and we're talking, and she could be on the iPad doing her homework, and I can be on the iPad doing my work or whatever I'm doing, or just watching TV. But that's our quality time, because
Mhm.
again, we're long distance. So, you know, mine's is a little bit different than yours, because my situation is a little bit different than yours, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like
But
I
also in the
understand what
same
you're
as
saying.
well. Because when I first got with hubby, we talked on the phone before we met each other, probably for like 6 or 7 months, and we was in the same state. So um, we didn't until we came together. When we saw each other, that was that time. And then I think that's really the test in a relationship starts at the beginning, no matter who you're with. Because if we can get along separate, that's where the trust builds. So you know once you get together, hands down, you're good. But it's a lot of sacrifice in that separation, but it also builds the level of love too. Because again, look at me keep going back to the pastor the other day. He was talking about trust. And that's something he said that we build, we earn. It's something with anybody in personal relationships, in sisterships, in whatever kind of relationship. That trust is something that is just not all the way given in the beginning. It's not. We would like to believe that it is, but it really isn't. But when you can go through something being away from each other like that and still be good, but that also plays a part on the people that you surround yourself with.
Mm-hmm.
If you surrounding yourself with authorities all across the board, then I'm a question your judgment. Same way a man would do that. A man would do it just like a woman would do. If a man has a woman and all her friends ain't nothing but hoes, he's gonna question your whereabouts at times. He may not bring it to you, but you don't answer your phone and you out with the girls or whatever, and you don't answer. About 1:32 in the morning. That man is pissed. He's not gonna do it. Now a woman, oh, she gonna let you know because we know each other. Answer your phone. I know you see. I know you. They letting you know. Now you, as a woman, might put it in your pocket and deal with the when you get home. However, the more dominant one in the relationship is gonna be on your ass. But that is just again where we gotta build that level of trust, and you should have enough respect for the person you with that you may have had a whole bunch of friends that was hoes before you got with somebody that you want to be with. You're gonna have to pick a side. Really, honestly. You could be told, "Oh, it's no problem. What your friends do, that don't mean you do it." It still diminishes your character. Like, even as a woman, I would like to believe don't want to bring you home to my mama, and all my mama know is you be with hoes. No, especially if I want my mother to take my sexuality and my relationship seriously, and I'm not just on a freak a leak weekend type of thing. So
Right.
it's respect and all kinds of stuff that comes in. And again, the only difference is the sexuality that a person just chose to, not even chose. That's just what it is. A love language for the person that just happens to look like them or have what they have when it
And
comes
the
to body
emotions get
parts.
higher too because we're both females. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, we
Woo.
that emotion, that cattiness, that all of that. So a lot of times that's where a lot of lesbians bumped heads at because we
Mm-hmm.
both, you know, a man is not going to show his affection or his thoughts like you said more
Mm-hmm.
as a woman will. So it's like now you got two of this. So
Right.
now if this is where you have to really learn how to communicate and learn how to talk to each other and everything else because everybody emotions is going to be running high.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, me and Babe been together almost 3 years, and I can count on one hand how many arguments we had because we talk everything out, and we know everything about each other. Everything is on the floor. She knows everything about me. I know everything about her. So nobody can't come to me and tell me anything about
Yeah,
her
that's how
because
yeah.
I already know. We respect each other. We have each other's locations, not to be stalking on each other,
That's a
but
protect thing.
we live in different states. So you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? If I can't get her on the phone, I'll give her a while. But if I know that she's not answering and it's something going on because she always answer my phone call, then I will look there and be like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, she's at work. So in
Mm-hmm.
my mind, she's busy. She'll call me back later. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But it's very rare that I look at her location because I trust her. Even though we're
Mm-hmm.
long distance, there's trust there. Because
Right.
again, like you said, she knows my surroundings. I know
Mm-hmm.
her surroundings. I know who she be with. She know who I be with. All
Mm-hmm.
her friends have high education, good jobs, and healthy relationships and everything else. So, you know what I'm saying? Like we have an understanding, a
Mhm.
very good understanding. I
Mhm.
know when something is wrong with her just by reading her text message.
Mhm.
I would know that she's upset, sad, or mad, or something's bothering her. Even when she's on the phone, same thing. Just from the tone of her voice or anything, I know something's wrong. And a lot of times she don't want to bring shit to me because we both have things going on in life. Like again, she has school, she has work, I work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start back up my school next semester. So
Mhm.
we get it. You know what I'm saying? But again, that goes back to communication. Y'all gotta
Yeah.
communicate. Y'all gotta talk.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta be on the same page. My
It's no
mother,
different
my
either for
mother
a man
loves
and a
her.
woman.
My
Mhm.
mother be with her more than she be with me. When she come here, I get up, they gone. Where the fuck you at? They in the mall somewhere. Like, oh, so
Mm.
y'all wasn't gonna wake me up? Like, what we do?
Man, wait on me, sis. I'll be out there. I go
So
with
it's
that.
like it's all about that communication and
Yeah.
understanding.
And it's the same too in a heterosexual relationship. The only difference, and I find this to be factual just because of what I witnessed in heterosexual relationships, the woman doesn't really rock vibe with the mom, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because most moms have that uh nobody's good enough for my son mentality. But in a same sex, you'll find that the other woman will have a serious strong bond. If you got a bond with your moms, I'm daughter number two, baby. I'm just saying. That's how I'm coming in. Straight hugs, hugging and thugging. That's just what we doing. You mess with her mom, I'm knocking your teeth out. As soon as because if I love you, I gotta love your moms.
Yep.
And if you have a relationship with your moms, then that means that I'm gonna be involved in that too. So she's getting to know me as someone that loves her daughter. That mother will take me in as like I'm another child. It's the same way with she just has a daughter-in-law instead of a son-in-law.
Son-in-law. Yep.
Same difference. But most
Yep.
heterosexuals, you can't stand your in-law. I don't know why y'all people are like that. I really don't know. I got that vibe from the more feminine side of myself. In-laws coming down. I'm not. I'm leaving. Where's she staying? Why is it like that? I have no idea. Because it always be the boy's mama too. It don't never be the woman mama. Because if it is, the man ain't gonna say nothing. He gonna put up with your mama. But the woman gonna go to the guy like, you know what? Your mom's is really starting to piss me off, bro. Straight up. And that how if you real with him, that's how you gonna tell him. Look here, bro. Your mom is really starting to get on my damn nerves. A man ain't finna come to his woman and say, cause you know what? That opens too many more doors for too many more situations. He ain't gonna do it. He'll leave, and every time your mama come in, he'll be like, "Oh, we got a game. It's a dead or winner. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't no courts open. Ain't no gym. Snow blizzard. We got a game. Where I'm finna go find it. He just ain't gonna be there. That's what's gonna happen. But that is very true. Let me see. I've been blessed in my relationship with my partner's mom. That's awesome. That's awesome. That is so awesome, mama. See? I love it.
Okay, we
Now,
got another one. You ready for another one?
yeah. How many more we got? We only giving y'all an hour and a half. This is a test. Y'all got us on here with these here questions.
For real. How long we been on? I can't tell.
Almost an hour and a half. 1 hour and 25 minutes. We're gonna go 5 more minutes, y'all, and wrap
All
it
right,
up.
so we could just answer this question right here. True or
All right.
false? Boys become gay because they're raised by single mothers. True or false? Boys become gay because they're raised by single mothers with no male influence.
False.
Yes, very much
All
false.
of mine love the poem. And I raised them all. Down to these last two, I raised them all pretty much by myself.
Yeah, I
And
would say
they
false.
want the poem. It has nothing to do with the fatherless individual.
Now I feel like they may have more. What's the word that I'm trying to use? They may be a little bit more understanding, or they might be more. It's the word that I can't get, but basically, they was around their mom all the time, so A lot of
They be
times you
more
will
in
hear,
tune with their feminine side,
right.
basically.
That's what I'm trying to say
Uh-huh.
because they've been around their mom
Or
all
if
the
they
time,
had a
and
lot of sisters,
right, and
that
they
tends to
know is
happen.
that protection for their mom and their sister. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's how
Yeah.
they will be with their woman because the
Yeah.
same way they protected their mom and sister and spoke, and you always said if you're gonna treat your woman like your mom, or some people like find a
You
woman
pay
that's like your
attention to
mom.
how a
Yeah,
man treat his mama, cause the way
right.
he treat his mama is how he
Exactly.
gonna
He's
treat
got
you.
he gonna treat you
Yeah.
exactly. That's how I
Yeah.
feel.
But see, the question was, a fatherless child, is he gonna be gay? Absolutely
That's
not. Just
forced.
because he's being raised by a woman? Absolutely not. Some of the strongest, toughest men was only raised by a woman.
And you got
Only
some that
raised by
had
a
both
woman,
parents and they wind up gay.
and they still
So
be gay.
they had a whole man in the house the whole time and they still
Hmm.
gay. I really think you
Absolutely.
see it from a young age because if you see him playing with Barbie dolls and doing other things that's
If
more
more of
feminine
his
than
friends are,
masculine.
this is the one. If more of his friends is girls, and I'm talking about just friend. He ain't getting down with her. It ain't the girl. He coming home. Oh, she just my friend, but they really more than friends. No, it's like, do y'all watch Young Sheldon? That type of friend with the
Yeah, I can
girl.
see
It's
that.
like that with the
I can
girl
see that because
Paige.
most of the time you'll see the gay boy with a whole bunch of girls. So I get what
Yes,
you're saying.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's when you know. That's just his
And that's
preference.
when
He's
more of their
around them,
feminine side comes out because they're more comfortable.
being with
Because a
girls.
man is gonna judge you like, nigga, you gay, get away from me.
Yeah,
A female is gonna
absolutely.
embrace you more, so you'll be more comfortable on that side than over here. So
And
yeah.
that's when they have that test, if they bi or if they gay. Because when that girl gets comfortable with you thinking that you're gay and you're in the between, you're gonna see a lot of things that a straight man wouldn't see. You in between us, y'all get a lot of privileges. And then the one that she was gay maybe turn around and be her man. It's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's really just what it is. We all have choices and we all have things that you may even try. And if it just don't fit, it don't fit. If you wear 5.5, don't try to buy a 5. Because one of your feet is bigger than the other. So one of them feet is a 6. Why you buying a 5? Not a shoes, both your feet hurt. Don't do it.
Points like a motherfucker.
Don't do it.
Bunions like a motherfucker.
Straight up. Wear the shoes that fit your feet and walk in them proudly. That's how I feel about it.
Yep.
Really and truly. My cousins played with Barbie dolls when he was young. My uncle used to put the mop hair in a straw. I said he gay as hell.
How you put
I
mop hair on a straw?
just cut it, cut it from the mop and put it in the top of the straw. And he used to
I'm
make little
sorry.
straw people. I said he gay. He got kids, but I'm like he gay. Straight up. I'm just telling y'all the
Wow,
truth.
this hard.
I
That's
know,
how that
Greg, you
happened.
hollering mad loud.
She said, well, you guys, thank you so much.
Yes, this was
Hopefully,
a
y'all
great.
enjoyed.
Throw
I'm
them
just loving
questions
the
in there. Y'all
stream.
got all week to throw y'all questions in there because next
Yes.
Friday we gonna do it again. So whatever you think of, throw it in the chat. And next week we'll probably just be on one topic. This was a
Yeah.
test run, so we're going through,
All of them
a
for
lot of the
tonight.
topics in there just to get it started. See how we, it's gonna run. See how we get in the answers, the backlash and all of that other
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So that's why we did all the questions. But by next week, and so I say y'all got a whole week because then me and Sis will go into the chat and we'll figure out which topic we're gonna solely be
Talk
on
about.
for that Friday. And we might even throw another one in there. If we run out of if we already explained that and we still have time, then we'll throw another one in there. But just throw what you gotta say in there and we'll definitely be there to answer. So before I leave, I
Yeah.
just wanna know, is everybody enjoying the segment? Do y'all
Never
feel like
said.
how do
She
y'all
said.
feel about the subject? How y'all feel about the she said? Like, is this something that you want to tune into? Are you
Never
enjoying it?
said. Thank you both for being so open and informative. Kimberly threw
You're
up the
welcome.
hearts. Capri, this was nice. If anyone wants to join the group, message me. Love you back, Mama Pamela. You know
Love you
what it
back,
is.
mama.
But this is what we've been waiting on. We was like, we're gonna give y'all a test run. We wanted to give you more than just my blue stars and moonlights over here.
Like we was working
We
on the
wanted to
back
give you a
end.
little bit more.
This is what we mean by we working on the back end. We ain't worrying about all that
Enjoying.
other stuff. We worrying about how to get these segments up and running better,
Absolutely.
better presentation and all of that other stuff. That's what we're back here doing. Coming up with things very informative to y'all, enjoying as well. Get your little laughter, get your little education, all in one. Because we all have different minds, we all have different um aspects of things. So something that I might know, you might not know, and I just gave you some education. Vice versa with sis, and she could
Hmm.
give me something that I don't know, and vice versa. So it's really for all of us to just
Yes.
engage and get off all of the other shit, and let's get on to the what's going on in the world right now and everything else. Like, we ain't gonna get into presidents and all that other shit, but things that
She,
you might have questions about that you don't know how to handle it, you can get the advice from us. If we got it for you, we'll give it to you.
she owe us $30. She
I
just
owe
did
y'all
two more cuss
shit.
words, and I just thought I'd put that in there. Yes, and Kelly said thank you for answering her question.
I got
Love
you,
you on
Niecy.
purpose.
I
Yes, I
got you,
really
Niecy.
enjoyed informative. Love it. Very interesting. Yes, I enjoyed it. All right. You guys are so, so, so awesome. So remember to follow Brother Raider. Okay. He did this for us. Now, when we come on again, we might show you something different.
Right,
We
because
want
we
to
got a lot.
patronize
We got
his
a lot.
business. He is awesome.
Yep, he got a lot.
So let me continue. You enjoyed, very educational, very informative. Thank you. Good job. Thank you. All right. All right. So, all right. This is probably what we'll do. We'll let you know. It'll be like every other one, like how we do. He said, she said. I'll let you know probably like an hour or so before we come on. We're gonna go. We're gonna stick with a set time. That's how we will. So it won't be this late next week. We were just waiting for this. And I
Oh,
told
that's
sister, like, I don't want to do it if it's not ready because we wanted to give y'all the pow. You know what I'm
right.
talking about?
We
When you
wanted it
guys
to be different.
eventually take callers. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to work on that on the back end. This is just the beginning of something amazing.
Right. We're
Okay.
gonna we gonna work on that. Yeah, we're gonna work on it. Just know we're gonna work on it. It's gonna get better. We just wanted to test it out. Like sis said, I see y'all enjoy it, y'all like it, y'all like the background. We got a lot more fascinating colors and shit stuff to come to y'all. We gotta we working back here. We working back.
Yes, yes. So everybody have a good night. Next week, come with your drink. I had my wine, and I will have me a glass of wine again. And I
Now I
appreciate you,
got my
sister.
vape. Cause I
I
don't
appreciate
drink.
you. And I have to say, I appreciate you still taking this time when you with wifey, because here we are in a time where we know they live in two separate states, and we all up on their time. That's some. I appreciate y'all for real. Thank you very much.
You welcome. You welcome.
Oh, I
You
love you
you
too.
you already know how we rock, sis. So
And so I'm coming. All right. All
and
right.
she understands. So
Yes, yes,
we
yes,
all family here.
yes, absolutely. All right, guys, have a good night. Drop your topics in the chat. Get with Capri on the book. She has a whole group chat for she said, the love language. All right.
Love
Love you
language.
guys on purpose, with so much purpose. You know what it is. And we'll see y'all again in these streets on one of these days. You know what I'm talking about? Love you
Good
guys.
night.
Good night, sister. Love you. Bye,
You
y'all.
too.